Pod leader.
Working models who are working.
Captions crunch.
Pod leader.
Conspiracy theory. Top model math.
Pod leader.
That's not very elder.
Tall. Too small.
So nice to wear.
I guess.
Hi, my bevy of beauties.
Yes.
And welcome to Pod Leadum. That is Top Model Podcast spelled backwards. My name is Hannah Jane Ginsburg, and think about the pain. Think about the ailments and play some music in your head.
My name's J.W. Crump, and when she's in front of you, you will blank out.
And I'm Alexander Price, and I'm neutral on this entire thing.
Truer words, no. That's a lie.
Thank you for doing an Amy quote,
I
Alexander.
know, the first and only time.
Yep.
We are here today discussing Cycle 10, Episode 6, House of Pain.
Whoa.
Made me really hope that Tyler Perry was the guest judge, and then he wasn't, and I was sad. My alternate title, The Girls Who Know How to Get Out of Gym Class.
That's great. That's a really good one.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. And before we get started, we of course want to remind you, as always, that you can donate to the podcast for as little as 99 cents a month by going to anchor.fm/podleadum. That's anchor.fm/podleadum, just like Rachel. Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Love a Rachel.
I love it, Rachel.
I hope we went to Hebrew school together.
Oh my gosh. Do you know that there was a time? Okay. Hold up. I used to be in this, I'm going to say it, kind of weird theater. They were great people, but what we did was we would go to schools and such as, and then, and it was like a married couple, and then they got some like more like 20 somethings, and we would do improv games that would involve the children, right?
Mhm.
And it was fun. It was paid, and that's why I did it.
Yeah.
But there was one time we went to an all Orthodox Jewish girls camp, which obviously had some very specifics for what we could and could not do in the scenes and whatever. But I realized I could still play to my audience, right? So I did a scene where they had this whole legend, okay? This whole legend about a bear in the camp. And so I said, I made me and another person, two of the campers. And I said, I'd love to run from this bear, but I can't because of my long black skirt. Everyone erupted. And then I named the characters Esther and Rachel, and all 200 girls rose to their feet in applause because everyone was named Esther and Rachel.
It was an early professional peak for you.
Yeah, it really was. I was like, I've never figured out my audience and been like, and it's time to reference their life.
I'm locked in.
Yeah.
So be just like that, Rachel. Go to anchor.fm/podleadum.
Right.
If you'd like to throw us some coin.
Previously only shows us Whitney's side of the fight, which was a choice.
Yep.
You know what? I call that 4 easy steps to how to be a Karen. Excuse me? I'm racist? Are you kidding me? My best friend is black.
The way she says the word black, black, like she adds a syllable to it in a way that I don't appreciate.
Did you also see the captions crunched where apparently Dominique said to Whitney, I didn't call you a whore?
Yeah, I also saw that.
Backstory, please.
Please.
I didn't. That's what was this fight? Y'all, this fight was also just confusing, and we didn't talk about it enough. Marvita was what? Painted into a corner.
It counts. It is a pun that references the photo shoot.
I guess.
They say Marvita was eliminated and then include her going, bye.
Bye.
Thank God we heard that.
My first note of this episode is, a lot of doubly Amy.
I literally wrote, not a good sign for Amy that she's the first to talk and also be told how great she is.
I wrote, oh no, we're about to lose Amy. This is Chekhov's Amy.
Oh, this foreshadowing cab ride.
Your skin is gorgeous. You just take great pictures. Every picture you take is amazing, Amy.
Freaking angel. And I actually believe Amy sincerely has never heard compliments like this before.
Oh, yeah.
Because she's like, this is news to me. And she has such a nice journey of like this was just something I was interested in, but now that I've been doing it, I really want this for my life. And I was like, this is the actual journey a contestant should probably have.
You're watching a young woman realize her potential.
Yeah.
How lovely. How double E lovely.
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 They also copy, and just like they did to Allison, they copy and pasted 2 Lauren interviews together because, again, her hair's up in one, and then half a sentence later, her hair's fully down. Why don't they think we'll notice that?
I don't know.
We also more confessional shenanigans. So we see Claire.
Oh my god!
About her very cute baby.
Yeah. Oh, so cute.
That was apparently birthed from a waterfall.
Yeah, but
with her husband.
This confessional is so old. She has a makeover hat on.
She has the makeover bonnet.
So fucking old. And where did we get these home movies from? Why did Claire provide home movies?
I also thought to myself, where we get that footage? I assumed that maybe it was part of her audition video. Because we've seen some audition video footage before.
I guess. It's just she wasn't talking. It was just her husband, and her baby.
I guess.
It just felt like, who provided these?
Anyway, it's time for Hannah to take over the conversation.
in my last 2 moments of sympathy for Claramy, there are 2, and then we're fully done.
Sure.
Yep.
I do feel for her with the breast milk drying up. It sounds rough. Picturing someone sitting there thinking about your daughter, because there is a connection, like outside things trigger your flow.
Yeah.
And picturing somebody sitting there thinking about missing their daughter in order to make their breast milk come out is like, that's some deep mother shit.
Yeah.
All of that on the top bunk of a bed.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Surrounded by like 19-year-olds and people drinking 40s. Like that is some deep motherhood shit. And I did feel that.
I disagree with Claire that everyone in the house gets along.
She immediately like kind of reverses that though.
But it was just like, everyone here gets along. Mostly. There's a couple. And I'm just like, why did you even think that?
Does Claire get really Southern on the phone?
Yes. Where the fuck is Claire from?
Which is so funny because I get more Southern, if you can believe, when I talk to people in my family who are still in North Carolina and Georgia. Matt, her husband, as his name is revealed in this episode, doesn't seem to have an accent. So it's weird that she goes real hard. And I knew she definitely has some Southern in her. She says y'all a little bit more than the average contestant, which I love. But like, why so hard so quickly? We know they only get 15, maybe 8 minutes on a phone.
Oh, conspiracy theory. Conspiracy theory. This is all.
Oh, wait, let's do a Southern one.
This is all after the photo shoot, and she's still in character.
Oh,
that's an interesting conspiracy theory.
Mm-hmm.
Also, one that makes her look like such a dork.
Here's my second moment of sympathy for Claramy. I once had a roommate in college who was very bad at waking up and would set herself 4 different alarms and hide them in our shared dorm room. And they would always wake me up, and they would never wake her up.
Hannah, how did you survive that?
I honestly don't know.
How did her roommate survive?
And sometimes she would get up and leave the room, but not turn all of them off. So they would be going off while I was by myself, and I couldn't even ask her where the fuck she had hidden them.
That is... I've gone on record by saying I love living alone. Love living alone. And things like that drive me wild. I'm honestly, y'all, I only have a job so that I can live alone. It's the only reason I work. It's the only reason I have passions or a career is so that I can live. I could not do that. And here's the thing. Dominique's in the wrong at the start of this fight. And I think we see this a lot. I think Dominique makes a very little infraction. And this house takes the small things that Dominique does to irritate people. And they are irritating.
Yeah.
But they blow it up.
She doesn't like to admit that she's wrong necessarily. She likes a lot of proof.
Yeah.
Which isn't, once again, minorly annoying.
Yeah. Dominique's not perfect by any means. And that confessional, which is like, my clock's got about 4 different settings and I'm just confused. I'm like, that is bullshit. You know.
Yes. I also think, though, I have a theory that Dominique is not necessarily told that she's annoying all the time. So what happens is they sit on it and ruminate, and the alarm clocks go off and no one talks to her. And then it all comes out at once. And so in Dominique's mind, she's like, well, why is this a problem? It's not been a problem.
Yeah, I totally
Because that's
get
how
that
it
too.
seems.
There's a difference between someone being annoying and being an evil, bad person who needs
Yeah.
to be punished.
Or AKA Claire's language, a shady bitch.
And you know who I felt the most bad for in this whole exchange? Stacey Ann.
Yes.
She's also having to
her
be woken
face.
up because Claire is now clearly awake, eating breakfast, screaming at Dominique. And Stacey Ann's like, I could have been sleeping. I was able to get back to sleep after the stupid alarm.
She's got the most honest, I don't want to open my eyes, but I'm awake, and the light, I don't want that first moment of light to hit my eyeballs face. I basically feel for everyone but Claire and Dominique, because Anya's also in the bathroom.
Oh, and Whitney.
Well, he's not going to feel bad for Whitney.
He's not in this conversation really yet. But Anya is like, she says something like, it didn't go off, and Anya's like, it went off at 6:04. And I was like, Anya knows exactly.
It was Dominique going like, it went off at 6:44. And Anya's like, no, Dominique, it was 6:04.
And Anya's so much nicer and better at communicating what the actual issue is. In her talking head, she's like, Dominique does some stuff, and then we just don't communicate it well enough that she doesn't know exactly why people are mad at her. And Dominique also doesn't communicate and take responsibility.
Love this, Anya.
Yeah. Also, it's been a while since we've gotten Anya footage.
This is a walking argument. It goes from the bedroom to the kitchen, where Dominique puts on the ugliest hat since AJ Cycle Center.
Oh my gosh. This Goof Troop hat where she tied the ears of Goofy over her head. Also, not only did people physically walk into that shared kitchen space, but Amy's hair walked from one style in the first half of her interview to, again, another style in the second half. This is the second time in the first 10 minutes of the episode they have cobbled together 2 interviews. Amy just saying, I'm more mature than most of the girls in the house who are older than me. And 2 things. Amy, yes. Also, Amy, they're like 3 years older than you.
Yeah.
Calm down. Amy sometimes is like, but in her head, she's 11 years old. Like...
Well, that 3-year gap really makes a difference then.
That's true.
Yeah.
And then, of course, Whitney has to jump in where she didn't belong.
Just could have avoided this.
Dominique we hear a lot of language about miscommunication. At a certain point, these other women are deliberately misunderstanding Dominique.
Yes.
Because she makes a point of, when you argue with your husband, do you call him a bitch? Don't call me a bitch. And this is clearly a theoretical scenario that's being thrown out. And then Claire's like, why do you have to make this about my home life?
I'll make this about your home life. At least I have a husband.
You want to take it there? I'm like, no, she clearly didn't.
No.
She very much. She was just saying that bitch is bad language, and you wouldn't say that to someone you liked.
Well, and you wouldn't just keep throwing it at the person as a way to make the fight stop.
And then it's like, it gets so bad. And this becomes Dominique v. Claire, Whitney, and eventually Lauren.
Yes.
This like unholy trinity.
Whose argument style is just to yell without breathing.
Y'all, if I didn't have the captions on, would any of us understand what Lauren's saying?
Well, no.
Just, you are fucking crazy.
Now she's mumble screaming.
Yeah, and it's so rich. It's so rich with irony when Lauren says that Dominique has verbal diarrhea after the tirade Lauren just went on.
And again, if I was Lauren, would I have loved that Dominique said the phrase, stay in your place? No. The way she freaks out, though, is so outsized compared to what she says. Because I'm going to tell everyone right now, this type of argument that's about something so truly small, your best option most of the time, walk away.
Yep. Yeah. Make your point and get out.
And I truly think this is all Dominique's defense mechanism, is what's happening. They keep triggering it. Of this gang up nature, Dominique is going to deliberately ask for proof, constantly like keep talking, because she feels very ganged up on.
They want something from her. Some sort of concession, some sort of defeat.
Dominique says it herself. They want to just, they're just people who are just like, I want to make Dominique feel bad. She clocks it really well.
Yeah.
Also, Whitney says something that is one of my biggest pet peeves that people say in defense of something when she said this before about herself, and now she's saying it about Lauren, that you can't say that about her. You can't say that about me. You don't know who she is. Here's the thing. It doesn't matter if someone knows your entire backstory as a human being because she has the information that has been presented to her by how you have communicated with her up until that point. So she does know her version of who you are. This is never an argument for anything. You can never say, and that's the easiest way for people to shirk responsibility for bad behavior. Mm-hmm. I can't be racist because you don't know who I am. I don't have a quote racist heart. I can't be sexist. You don't know me. I know every woman.
I have a daughter.
I have 1 million daughters and I love them all. Like, it's just, I hate that you don't know who someone is argument.
Because you show who you are in your actions towards people.
Yeah.
Yeah, she can only work off the information that you give her.
And you're giving her really shitty personality. So...
And if you standing on a chair and screaming is at least part of who you are.
We get some excellent mama-ing from Dominique's mom.
Yes, Dom Mom, great.
Dom Mom greatness. Don't let it frustrate you because you can't control it.
Absolutely.
Dominique continues to have a great attitude towards the competition, which is just be myself, do my best at every challenge and photo shoot, and that's how I'm going to win.
She specifically says, I don't feel like I need to be out to get anybody to be successful, which is just a great life way to be, honestly. Mm-hmm. I also love her mama ends it with saying, you're a winner, baby. I see you at the top, baby. Oh,
that's very cute.
And then she goes, nada.
You ladies are sick, but I'll help you get better.
Captions crunch. Captions crunch. Captions crunch. Captions crunch.
Did I assume
this is
something
what
that made more sense?
This is what me and Alexander lost our minds over.
Okay.
I missed it.
This is the beginning. I'm going to just scream something throughout the episode every time this happens.
Great.
It says, woman, come on, ladies, in regards to the Tyra scroll. It just says woman. It's clearly Stacey Ann.
Yep. But it's not just, they don't just do it to Stacey Ann, thankfully.
Okay, that's what I was worried about for a second.
No, but right here it says woman, come on, ladies.
Through the rest of the episode, if you're watching with captions, in just this episode, they start almost always referring to anyone off screen as just woman.
Was this a Hulu thing?
I was watching it via Hulu.
And you were as well, Alexander?
Yeah, it's 7 times.
Yeah, I don't think this was happening on Amazon.
Good,
because this is insanity.
It's weird that all of a sudden they don't know anyone's name. And at first, I literally thought it was just for Stacey, and I was like, come on, captions, even you don't remember this girl's name anymore?
Anyway.
They're so nervous about how to spell it. They just went with woman.
Stacey
How many
woman.
E's are there?
There's no E in woman. We'll be safe with that.
Guys, what does Tyra think a cab driver is?
How long did these women have to sit waiting for Tyra to get to set?
In their tinted window fab cab and not know what was happening. Also, Stacey Ann, when Tyra's revealed, Stacey Ann screams, Tyra, why are you in there?
Does Stacey Ann yell that, or does woman yell that?
Well, Stacey Ann definitely does. That's my favorite thing. Stacey Ann literally like, I don't understand. Is this the end?
Is this what Tyra thinks cab drivers wear? Does Tyra the cabbie wink a lot?
Yo, I'm driving here.
Now, did we say earlier when we saw the Tyra license
and
registration that it would be cute if she drove it? Yes. Did I remember this happened? Yes. But again, why not just get fancy old-timey cab driver uniform? That's fun.
It's like English valet.
And then her advice, it feels like she doesn't actually drive them. It feels like no driving happened.
No. They came to a stop.
Yeah.
They kept it there on like a closed off street for, I'm going to say, 27 minutes.
Yes.
The actual driver got out. Tyra got in. And then they lowered the divider.
That's what I mean. Those girls had to sit there just sitting, waiting.
And then she just tells them to go upstairs and get dressed.
So if you ever wondered what a combined Tyra in the early stages of branding with Tyra teaching a UCB 101 class would look like. Do we have a session for you?
Also, all of them are dressed like one of two things because they all have these completely red outfits on. Luckily, they're not full like leotards. They have like t-shirts, thankfully, but they're like bright red, like a deep red color. They either look like they're a Color Wars team and they're the red team for summer camp, or like there's some experimental play and they are collectively one character.
Tyra comes in what I thought was going to be a sexy reveal.
As did I.
Because she comes in a full black trench coat.
Naked in a coat.
Is what I thought. It's like lingerie in that coat. And then she keeps it on for so long. She does give an actual tip, though, about the 3-second rule at the end of the runway.
Yes. And apparently, and again, it ends up being a mostly a posing teach / challenge, but we get more walking. And all I could say was like, wow, we really got the right amount of walking training.
Finally.
In this cycle, or at least we're being shown it. I love Tyra in a trench, though.
Oh, yeah.
She looked good. And
everyone looks good in a classic trench.
Once again, a reminder of Tyra walks really well.
Yeah. And I'm going to give it actually to Katazenia. Katazenia has a decent walk, or at least has learned one.
That's what we've seen so far.
Yep.
So this whole thing, the biggest modeling secret tip trick that you can get.
The biggest.
Pose with pain.
What?
When did she dream this up? And why is she suddenly teaching bad modeling?
Because acting needed to be involved too. Because when she fake fell and then made all the women hold her up.
I love that Anya thinks an ankle sprain can like suddenly come out of nowhere.
Anya hardcore believe this.
Yeah.
Also, another woman.
Are you ready for the 5 different kinds of pain a woman can feel?
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Please tell us woman pain.
Headache.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Ear pain.
Sure.
Heartache.
Okay.
Menstrual pain.
Uh-huh.
And sprained ankle.
Yep. And that's in the order of severity.
And sprained ankle, Tyra can't do.
No, she teaches that. You know when you sprain your ankle and you pick up the ankle?
And then you
get
jump
it off
around.
The floor.
And then you try to hold it, but you can't hold your balance very well.
Gotta get that ankle off the floor. Gotta
Tyra
get it over my head. Tyra fell down.
I need some pain pills. Acetaminophen.
The call out of acetaminophen.
That was so real to me. I love that moment.
My thought is she went, Tylenol. And they're like, Tyra, I need you to take that back. We cannot say Tylenol.
She just goes through Motrin. Nope.
No.
Try again.
No
Sorry,
brands.
I don't.
Aleve. Nope. Tyra.
Tyra, don't say Advil this next time.
Gotcha. Advil. Nope. Didn't get it.
Acetaminophen.
So then she lines them up, makes one of them go, and they are directed in such a way that they can't see themselves in the mirror. Cool. And then
Helpful.
Tyra's going to name a couple different kinds of pain that you can have, and mostly just body parts.
Except if it had just been body parts, there is a version of this where she just
Hannah's
goes,
like, JW, absolutely not.
where she just goes neck pain. And that is still crazy, but it makes more sense than all of the many backstories.
Narrative.
She has to make backstories. And look, sometimes the backstory of it's windy out and your lips are chapped. Fine.
But when we get to lips are chapped, lips are chapped. She says that Whitney is great at posing. Stop it, Tyra. This was so bad when she's like, my lips are chapped.
Well, no, here's the thing. I think Whitney was good, but you gave Whitney what she already does.
Mm-hmm.
It's not about, for me, Alexandra, it's not about Whitney is bad at stuff. I don't think Whitney is a bad model. I think the show is giving her so many passes. Sure. I think the show's not challenging her in the same way, which flies in such the face of all the previous plus size contestants who were told, you're going to have to do better than everybody else.
Yep.
Right.
It's like now the show's like, oh, we're going to give her the easiest thing in the world.
Sure.
And I don't think Whitney even wants that. But I mean, what again? It's like the Celicia thing. Like, what are you gonna do?
I guess.
But to get back to your point, JW, it's one thing to say the wind chapped your lips, and it's another to say you did a movie and you had to do a scene where the man strangled you and your neck hurts after that scene.
Because it was an unprofessional set where they actually let the man strangle you?
Is this where BoJack Horseman got the idea?
I thought of that exact scene. That's so funny.
You've been playing patty cake with little kids all day and your palms
Palms
hurt.
hurt. I agree with Lauren in this moment. When she kind of goes, huh?
Huh?
That's what you would do.
Yes.
What would you do?
That's
Let
a
me
real
say that.
scenario.
I love anytime real Tyra cracks through and Tyra's face when she saw that. And she's like, oh, you look more like an addict. I was like, I don't want to make fun of homeless people or addicts, but I did find that moment very funny. Because it's just Tyra's like confusion at Lauren.
This whole thing was crazy. Not in an unusual way for Tyra, but just extreme Tyra is just so much more extreme than everything else.
Yeah.
And also, we will, unless I'm remembering this wrong, and please tell me if I am, we will never see this again.
The pain?
Yes.
I don't think so. This was something that
It
she
certainly
wanted to
didn't come up
stick.
it certainly didn't come up in the photo shoot at all.
No, she wanted this to be a thing.
Yeah, it feels like proto smize.
Yeah.
Well,
What's the thing gonna be?
I appreciate that 2 episodes in a row, we've got some version of a lesson about posing, right? I wish it was better done for the audience, but it does feel like with the more walking stuff and the actual challenges teaches that were done by Tyra and Benny Ninja, etc., it does feel like this cycle of contestants is getting, or at least as we're seeing it, is getting more tutelage than the average contestant, where sometimes the challenges are like, you've got to be on a tightrope walk, and then also you're going to be on a moving platform. And it's like, okay, that's not practical, though.
So then the girls go home, and Tyra's girl comes up. And Anya apparently wins the secret challenge that I'm going to say someone there made up so that this happened.
Probably.
This was my captions crunch because this was a note that I wrote for myself. Dear listeners, for a little behind the scenes, how does this work? I was telling JW and Alexander before this started that I wrote a note to myself that I didn't understand, which was captions timing crunch Anya. And I didn't remember what it meant. And then, as we talked it out, I remembered that because of the Tyra scroll in the captions, Anya came up a full 15 seconds before anyone said Anya. So it just had Anya written at the bottom of the screen for so long before they all yelled it.
Oh, that's great.
So good.
See, that's even weird. Hannah, in our version, it just said woman for 15
Said
seconds.
woman.
Weird.
So Anya wins a prize of a one-on-one photo shoot with Nigel, noted fashion photographer Barker.
I do like Anya's cute little noted fashion photographer.
It was cute.
She watches.
If the photos weren't what they were, I think this is a good prize.
Yes.
Yep.
But did Nigel come up with this prize? Was Nigel the one that decided there needs to be a secret challenge and that Anya was the winner?
Yeah.
Because this is not the look.
Nope.
So she goes to a set and Nigel's there and she says, you're going to be naked in a bed because we want something for your portfolio that won't age. And what ages us most? Clothes.
You want these photos to be timeless.
Don't you? You want to be famous.
I did also have that thought that this feels like Nigel just wanted to shoot Anya. And there's, again, generous JW is like, well, yeah, I can see the argument that something like this, and the photos that are produced are pretty good overall. And I also think Anya was very on board for everything.
Sure.
And she was very sweet and nice and excited. But again,
The butterflies were flowing through her stomach, which is both a prettier and a grosser way to do that.
yeah, right. Her stomach, as she, I like how she pronounces stomach. And so, I don't know. I'm not as creeped out by this. I just wish I wish all of this was more implied nudity where she was actually still covered up.
Yeah, I mean,
but she
had a
was
thong
just
on.
actually nude, and to the point that the show had to blur it.
Or there was some sort of artistic point of view instead of just young woman naked in a bed.
Because it also felt like it was a photo shoot of like Nigel. They slept together, and then the light in the morning was so nice that Nigel had to just start taking pictures.
It did have that like gross narrative to it a little bit,
Yeah.
for sure.
Especially since it wasn't affiliated with a magazine or a product or, I don't know, a line of Martha Stewart sheets, anything.
Anything.
Yeah. Oh my God, would love the Martha Stewart shoot.
It was just, I decided you got an extra photo shoot and it's going to be naked.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's for you. We're just doing this for your portfolio.
It had weird vibes all around. That being said, Anya seems to have had a fine time and be happy with it.
Yeah. Woman is now Dominique in the background. And Amy is not wrong in her assessment of the photo shoot.
I was like, yeah, Amy, seems good. I also, again, I appreciate that Double E Amy's like, it's not like I'll never do a shoot like that necessarily. It's just, I don't know if I'm ready for that right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Of all of our many, many contestants where there's religious overtones to the selections that they make, for me, Double E Amy, and this is why I'm liking her so much. She is like, look, I'm not Mormon anymore, but I still have conservative parents. I'm not saying I won't do things. I won't feel sexy, but it's not.
I've just started.
Yeah, exactly. I'm 18 and I just don't know what that is yet for me. I like it. Whitney, on the other hand,
is fucking horny for Nigel.
Real jealous.
I was just like, I wouldn't mind spending a day with her. She makes it sexier than it is.
Yes.
Yeah. I almost wonder if Whitney hadn't had this interview, if all of us wouldn't have thought this was as creepy. I feel like Whitney makes it grosser.
Because Whitney's like, oh, you were naked, so you fucked. Is that how it went?
Yeah. And Anya's like, no, it's fun. Like, Anya's trying to be like, I'm tired.
So Dominique is sick in bed. And Lauren, Claire, and Whitney decide, just out of the blue, to sit in the room and talk about that funny situation that happened earlier.
With
Directly
what's her name?
Across from Dominique, like they're watching her in a play.
This is bullying at its most literal.
Also, Whitney is the worst actress.
What's her name?
I even think she says, what's her face? Which is
And then she
so
goes, oh my God. I loved it when you said, oh, what was it? It was so funny.
And then Claire doesn't actually say what she says. She tries to censor it.
But then Whitney gets supported by production with a sepia flashback of what was said.
Yeah, production's like, Because Claire's like, yeah, and then I was like, oh, why are you bringing up home life? That is absolutely
Nope.
No
half
way.
of what you said.
Where in the house geographically is the pit?
Okay, so I imagine that's what they call big bed.
Oh,
I loved. She just kept being like, "Why don't you go to the pit?
You're gonna talk shit about me. Go to the pit.
Go to the pit."
It must be Big Bed, which is where they should be hanging out. Truly,
Yes.
that's not a sleeping bed. That's a hanging out place.
Also, we've never really seen this couch or bench that they're sitting on, so it feels like they dragged this couch into the room just to talk about Dominique.
They weren't even sitting on a different bed.
Because you'll notice we very rarely see the pit bed anymore. Everyone has just decided they're in the bunk bedroom now. I wonder if one person's in the pit bed and there's just like a farter in the sleep, so they got the big bed.
Did
Yes.
anyone notice that it seemed like production tried to edit in Double E Amy, where they had a clip of her laughing in a bunk bed, but then we never see her, as
Yeah.
though to
Wasn't
imply,
there.
of course, but then they're implying that it's not just the three of them.
She wouldn't. Like she says, she is neutral. She is Switzerland.
Yeah.
She was even earlier, we never talked about, but during the alarm argument, she was just like, I didn't wake up. I was just like, Amy's had a sister.
It really feels borderline sociopathic to me to be like, let's stage ourselves,
Ugh.
bully this woman. Especially because Dominique seems to be fine with the thought of them like talking shit about her as long as it's not there.
She doesn't feel well.
Yeah. And she doesn't care. She's like, she literally at one point goes, will you kindly go somewhere else?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Claire keeps doubling down on this, like, who is she acting for? Because she goes, I don't want to move. No.
Yeah, the way Claire starts to talk too gets creepy.
I guess the milk was giving her any semblance of a nice personality.
And now she's drained.
Yeah.
There's also at one point where Whitney kind of stops talking and lets Claire do more talking. And I feel like Whitney's literally like, Claire's worse right now.
Ooh. What did you say, Claire?
Huh.
Say it again. It was so funny.
Whitney would be did any of you ever watch ABC Family's Greek?
Oh, you know I
Yeah.
did.
Oh, it's one of my favorite shows. I literally think it's one of the best acted and written shows ever. Whitney is such a good, like, sorority girl character that's, like, very good at pretending to be friends with someone, but also has ulterior motives.
Oh, yeah.
247, as Marvin would say, 247, 7 days a week. Also,
Yeah.
Claire's snottiness right now.
It's gross.
I'll give the smallest benefit of doubt that it does feel like Claire's going through a lot right now. It doesn't excuse her behavior.
No.
I just wish Claire had, like, given herself a breather too.
Yeah, find a healthier outlet.
Because we all have moments where we become bad versions of ourselves, and you have to learn to recognize it and then separate yourselves from what it is.
Then Woman and Austin Powers music.
All throughout the episode, we get sprinkled in Amy saying lovely things that mean that we are about to lose Amy, and it made me so sad.
I literally read the note. Oh no, there's so much Amy. Also, again, can you tell me if we've gotten a Stacey Ann talking head?
I cannot.
I
didn't
can't
know
tell
we
you last
had.
time.
We've gotten one Cat,
We got so much Dominique, Fatima.
Claire,
Whitney.
Lauren.
Mhm.
Like, I've never seen the talking heads be so dominated by a small section like
Contingency.
this. Yeah.
Especially at what appears to be the expense of two contestants.
Yeah.
So we head to McCarran Park Pool in Williamsburg.
I love them trying to explain the importance of Williamsburg.
This at least is a very plausible, simple photo shoot where they each get a different style of music, and that's the photo shoot.
Sure. I don't like this photographer at
Really?
all.
really like Russell
Me
James.
too. I loved Russell James.
Oh, no.
Is
like
this
Russell
because
James.
of outside information that's not
No.
related to the show?
No, I don't think Russell James is a good photographer. And we get told over and over that he's one of the best photographers. And I don't think his photos are very good. And I don't think this photo shoot ends up very good from a photography point of view.
I mean, apologies to the team. The styling for this photo shoot is not so hot.
Yeah, okay. We'll get to discussions of the photographs when we get to them. But as a human being person in his role in the show, I found his critiques of the models spot on. I found him to be
helpful.
nice and never creepy, despite the fact
He's
that
not creepy.
outside appearance and that haircut would make you think he might be.
Oh, his hair is so dry.
I don't know, Alexander. I don't think you're giving Russell James enough credit in terms of, like, just being a
His job
good dude.
interacting with
Yeah.
young women. He gave them good advice.
His job interacting with them is maybe correct. His skill as photography and I think part of it is I'm very annoyed when like the show tries to gaslight you into thinking like it's good. And so them being constantly, because it's throughout his entire, as soon as he's introduced until panel, it's like one of the best photographers. I'm like, not from this, not from the other photos they show. None of them were good photos.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I really
yeah.
liked him, and and we'll get to it again. I really liked him on the panel.
I am surprised, Alexander.
Maybe I was just put
Did
in the
Russell
mood by
do
this.
do you just have an ex named Russell?
No,
'Cause
actually.
I get it. Sometimes just someone looks like someone in my past, and I'm like, I can't get past it. They hurt me.
Perhaps it's just I hate.
Have you known someone with this haircut? I get that.
I mean, yeah, I hate this episode so much. Like, I hated watching it. I hated having to write notes about it. I'm having fun talking to y'all about it. I hate this episode. And I think Russell James is a casualty of that. Maybe. I also don't like the photos, which we'll get to, but whatever.
Oh, man. Well, you know who does like Russell? Anya. Because as soon as Russell says something, Anya audibly goes, aw. Anya is enchanted. Also, we didn't talk about it. This is Fatima how I want Fatima to be. Fatima is just bizarre this entire episode because she's portraying the rock and later the metal rock.
Why does no one ever tell her? Metal rock.
So the photo shoot is they each are getting music styles. Genre.
Yeah.
I love the idea that they have to embody a style of music. Like they're like, hello, I am folk music.
We know that was a storyline because Lauren told us what was punk and was not punk. So Fatima gets metal rock.
You have to put the in front of it.
The metal rock.
I also just think she got rock. I think we went real hard with. She got Bret Michaels. That's what this was.
Yeah. Katashina got emo.
Yep.
Lauren got pop. Claremy country.
Yeah.
Dominique folk. Anya punk. Lauren was so angry. And she actually was new wave, to be fair.
Yes, that styling was not punk at all.
Stacey Ann gets house.
I was a little house girl. Work it, work it, work it. Oh, see, there's your talking head. That was a Stacey Ann talking head brought to you by me.
No, you know what?
But again, it wasn't a talking head. It was in the moment.
Yeah, Stacey Ann doesn't get confessionals. She gets on set
talking heads.
OTF.
That's true. Maybe she gets nervous when it's like the actual producer, or maybe just Stacey Ann's smart and doesn't give that producer anything to work with.
Maybe.
It was like, absolutely not. I've seen all the assholery in this house. Not for me.
Double E Amy gets, I think, the hardest one, R&B.
Even though they try to gaslight us into thinking that it's easy.
And Whitney gets grunge.
She gets Courtney Love.
Yeah.
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 Anna Nicole Smith in Courtney Love drag.
When the stylists say it's Kurt Cobain meets Courtney Love, I was like, yeah, they met. They were married.
They were married for very famously.
Those are not two disparate influences.
You could have just said Courtney Love.
No, but you didn't define Courtney Love via man, so. Yeah, but I think Russell James hates Amy. But Amy, what was Amy supposed to do in this photo?
Well, I think here's the thing. I'll say this. As much as I love Doubly Amy, and as much as I'm going to argue eventually that her final photo ain't that bad, she does have this habit, and Tyra said this earlier, and I think correctly recognized this. Amy sometimes half does a thing. Like, instead of really grabbing the mic, she like holds the mic.
Sure.
Instead of like really hitting a hard, in their language, diva pose, she like poses. And I think a lot of that's because the feedback she's been getting is like, well,
you're great.
You're pretty great just standing there.
Well, and I do think she was the one who was doing something that was most outside of her comfort zone, in that
Lauren would disagree, but sure.
Well, and not just that it isn't her style at all, but is a thing that she's actively not comfortable doing yet. And the conception of pop star that they gave to Lauren was very sort of like alien. It wasn't Britney Spears in a schoolgirl skirt.
Right.
It was like Mila Jovovich in Fifth Element.
It was like Detox on
Drag
Race.
Sure.
Yeah. Also, a truly deranged character during this photo shoot is Country Claremy, because
can I say this? As again, I'm a country music fan. This is ridiculous styling.
This is crazy styling.
Yeah, no, that wig.
It didn't.
Even Dolly would never.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is that honestly, the dress that they put Amy in
was more country.
Was more modern Carrie Underwood style country. And here's the thing. If you're going to do country, give her a guitar.
Yeah.
She needed a prop. And it's the most classic thing in the world to glam, big hair her up, give her a guitar.
Spangled. There should have been like sequins and flashy.
Just make her Dolly Parton, essentially.
Yeah.
Well, and this is the one thing that's weird about the styling also is that some of these genres get tied to eras. Because it's not like there isn't modern folk music also.
Yeah.
But they just
went
go
full
for
70s.
a full Woodstock moment.
Rather than like Jewel.
But again, I think Anya gets the worst of that. Because Anya is a very specific punk reference. It's just that new wave triangle hair situation. And if they said new wave, I'd have been like, yeah, you basically styled her that way. I get that.
Also, going back to Claramy, it is though a child decided for Halloween they were going to be Patsy Cline, and this is the outfit they picked out for themselves.
I would love to meet that child who's just full Klein stan.
But they could only find a blonde wig.
Yes, but like, this is the dress, and howdy do ya. When she came up and was just like, howdy y'all, and Jay went, oh, already in character. I was like,
But I wish I would have more sympathy for her if she had done corny poses instead of just doing the same
fashion
old
pose.
Claramy broken doll pose.
She was very lost in how to do this because, again, she was given a difficult one in the sense that the kind of poses that Claramy would normally do are not the kind of poses that are going to work for Claramy Country. It's not going to happen.
Claramy, quite contrary.
Quite contrary.
Yay. I actually do think that Lauren did a good job, though. I didn't think she had to do much, but I think Lauren, I appreciate that Lauren was like, I'm going to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Would never listen to it, but whatever.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
I do think it's so silly when she's like, I've never even heard one of her songs. You haven't heard a Britney Spears song. You've heard it.
You're lying.
I'm not saying you've chosen to listen to it, but you've been in a grocery store.
Only the punk rock grocery store, though.
All the boxes are ripped open.
They sell rubbing alcohol and safety pins, and that's it.
And tomatoes to throw at the concert.
None of them are fresh. They're only overripe.
They're punk tomatoes.
Welcome to our ugly home.
Reddit is back for a historically hideous season.
It's our 100th ugly house. This place is mayhem. That is impressive.
And if these walls could talk,
Do you cry a lot?
I do.
they'd have a lot to say.
What in God's name is this pit?
Don't get too close.
If you see the show, I'm a scaredy cat.
Ugliest House in America season premiere Wednesday at 8 on HGTV.
Membership means more with American Express Business Gold. Earn 4 times membership rewards points in your top 2 eligible spending categories every month, including eligible U.S. advertising purchases and select media, and U.S. purchases at restaurants, including takeout and delivery. What are you waiting for? Get the card that flexes with your spending every month. Terms and points cap apply. Learn more at americanexpress.com/business-gold. Amex Business Gold Card. Built for business by American Express.
I had that dream again. My small business needs to hire, but I don't use LinkedIn, and I hire wrong. So then I'm doing IT, and when I go to plug the servers in, they become sentient, and they won't let us access our network unless we forward their chain emails and memes to more and more and more people, and then I wake up.
Don't let hiring nightmares ruin your dreams. LinkedIn Jobs' new AI assistant finds and invites best fit candidates to apply, so you can discover talent you may have missed. Post your job for free at linkedin.com/quality. Start hiring today with LinkedIn.
What is Tyra's photo? Why is she a music executive? And this is the pose that the music executive does.
The haters what got me.
Was the phone cord wrapped round her arm?
Well, she was calling for the music papes.
Because she was walking around hurriedly and she got tangled up. We've all been there.
Question. Behind her, she has records. And I realized after that they were supposed to be platinum records. But instead, they just look like silver records as opposed to like gold records, which would have made more of an impact.
Yeah, I think typically, even though it's not the highest level, the gold record is the most like symbolic thing used as a prop. How do I know that? I worked on a little series called Vinyl. When they got canceled, what did they give away a lot of? Fake gold records.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, it just looks better.
It looks better.
Even though platinum's bigger, the gold record's like the thing you hear of.
It's also the first thing you get. So it's a milestone.
Yeah.
Nigel is, of course, sexy today.
Yeah. Well, everyone's sexy today.
Paulina's hair is full of secrets.
Why did her hair... Was she taking cues from Katarzyna with a freshly fucked and put away wet look?
No, I think it was Vendela's last revenge. She put something in Paulina's shampoo to make it poof, poof, poof up.
And finally, Russell James is a man that Tyra knows so well.
Never met. They took a picture together, but she didn't meet him.
She didn't see.
Also, Tyra decides to act again, and Stacey Ann is very worried about Tyra. I don't think she's necessarily worried that Tyra is like in pain. I think she's worried about Tyra's mental health and why she keeps thinking this bit is the bit to do.
Again, Tyra?
Again? Really?
Oh.
That was your choice?
Hey. Also, it's really funny when they were doing Russell James's intro, they cut back to the girls and they can't cut out Dominique just like rubbing her eyeball because like clearly an eyelash has made its way in there.
Whitney is first. Her mouth is open. I don't think this picture is very good.
I think it's fine.
I think two things. One, I remember really liking this photo and I stand behind that for what that was called for and what was done. I think this is a successful photo.
Yeah.
I think it's ridiculous that they talk about all the risks she took, and Tyra describes this particular photo as a risk that worked. This is not a risky pose for grunge. This is what you would think of naturally. Do I think that she took this makeup well? Do I think that she gave herself some either natural wind in the hair or like it just worked out for her and she kind of works this look? I do. I'm being objective in the sense that, like, none of us are standing Whitney.
Sure.
She's revealed herself to be a bad person, but I don't want to let that take away from what I think is a mostly successful photo.
I'm going to agree with you. I think she got lucky. I think
Yes.
the models who got wider shots on this shoot were lucky generally.
Yes.
I think
Okay.
that the shots in the wide are generally better than the shots that are closer up.
Mhm.
I just think Whitney is not adding anything to this photo. Everything good about this photo is the styling, the set. Like, she got a completely different set than everyone else. She got the guitar. She got a pretty easy, I think, music to do.
She did take the makeup well, and her face looks really interesting and different than we've seen it before, I'm going to say.
Did she, quote, knock it out of the box?
Y'all, why are we storing good pictures in the boxes? Are we printing them out and storing them?
I think it's fine. I think the photo is fine. I just don't think
The amount of gushing
is crazy to me.
as compared to the photo makes the photo seem worse than it actually is.
Yes. Fatima is next. She is on the touring cast of Rock of Ages.
I was like, this is bad off Broadway character. Like, this is not this photo to me doesn't work at all.
It's so silly.
It's just so cartoonish. Like, all the individual elements are fine enough choices. Tongue out, rocker thing, guitar over.
Bandana.
But like,
Mega Gig approves.
I just don't think this works.
I like her legs. They call out her legs.
Yeah. Miss J does, and I agree with that.
As we've talked about, her bottom half ain't talking to her top half.
No.
And
then even on the photo shoot, she's like, I really want to break the guitar. And he's like, okay. And then she like,
well, those are heavy.
It's so corny.
Here's one thing I'll say about this photo shoot that was interesting. And I don't know if it bolsters Alexander's argument about Russell James's ability as a photographer or like argues against it. I noticed Mr. J did way less on this photo shoot. Russell James was completely in charge and Mr. J was just like, okay, 4 more shots.
Yeah, he was sort of in an assistant role.
Right?
And usually anyway.
Anya's next. This photo is not that good.
It's just not punk.
Why is she's doing a weird thing with her mouth again. And now it looks like she has 2 teeth. She's like the villain on a child's TV show.
I do feel like of all the times for her to do her classic Anya sneer, this was it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is I hate the styling of this picture. I don't.
Yes, this is the picture. This is the one picture that I think was unsuccessful and Anya wasn't at fault as much. I don't think she's modeling amazingly. I think the lighting's weird in this photo, which they talk about with her. But I was like, I don't think she can find her light where she was.
Yeah, or stand up straight without hitting her head, potentially.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's not good. Lauren is next.
I think this is the best photo of the week.
I think this is clearly the best so far that we've seen.
Yeah, absolutely. It's very good. It's also just a well-composed photo. This actually looks like an album cover.
I was going to say, this is the only, for me, good photo. Like, everything combined.
Mm-hmm.
But it's also because the styling, she stands out. Like, it was later in the day.
But she did a good job with the body positioning.
She did. Absolutely. And I love we haven't seen as much Lauren straight to camera.
Mm-hmm.
And I appreciate it because we've seen a lot of like head back, chin angle things.
Yeah. And also, again, it's in the wide. I think it's successful. Then we get to Amy. Why is this photo not a landscape? Why is it cropped?
I don't know.
Like this.
It's cropped and it's got weird saturation that makes everything so much oranger and more red. And maybe that's because there was like a red wall and there was so much sparkle happening. But it also made her look like she had a ton of blush on, which I don't remember seeing in the actual photo shoot.
Yeah. And I think the photo is fine.
I also think this isn't that bad.
I don't think she's doing a good job. I don't think she's selling it.
No,
but
me either.
I don't know what she was supposed to do. They're like, oh, R&B singers, this is the easiest. They just have so much emotion and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, maybe while singing, but I don't think.
But that's the thing. If I'm going to argue from that point, they gave her a microphone. There should have been some fake singing.
And she even said that.
Yeah.
In the house before they came, she was like, I thought about maybe I should sing. They gave me a microphone, but then I just like didn't, and I'm second guessing that.
Sure.
Like, Amy's with you, Hannah.
Yeah.
No, I agree with that. I'm just saying I don't think this is the worst photo. And I think that she is not being fairly. It's not fair that they cropped this so weird.
It isn't fair that they cropped it weird, but I don't like the photo. I don't like the face.
Oh, I mean,
no, I just don't. I think it's a bottom 2, bottom 3 photo.
Mm-hmm.
I absolutely do based on this group. I just think that it's definitely not the worst. And also, I feel like despite the fact that they keep telling us that she had the easiest thing, I think she had the hardest
thing.
Yes.
And Dominique earlier agreed too. She's like, oh, that could be pretty hard.
Yeah. Stacey Ann is next.
Stacey Ann, who gets her own theme music from the house music. Y'all, I lived where they played that house music and she walked in that long tan dress.
It's fine.
Yeah, this is what it is. I think
what was she gonna do?
I think she looks good, and she's like, she also had a set where she had to be half blocked out.
Yep.
Yeah, and they blame her for being obvious, but I'm like, they're like, oh, she's you gave her turntables and a headphone.
What was she gonna do with them?
This is what that is, and again, I think her face looks lovely.
Yeah,
the hair's cool too.
They did spike up her hair in a way that, like, in person, I was like, ugh. But on the photo, I was like, okay.
Yeah, in person, it was very Angelica's doll from Rugrats.
Yeah. Or, like, if you were to take Lisa Simpson's hair and, like, try to translate it.
Catherine is next. This is my problem with this photo. This looks like a photo I took with friends when I was 18 in an abandoned place.
Oh, see, this to me is like a plausible Hot Topic ad.
Yeah, me too.
Sure. But I don't think that
maybe you're just a really good photographer, Alexander. Have you considered?
I mean, but I just don't think there's anything special about this photography.
I do think her hair looks a lot better. I do think she looks like the short hair.
So does the panel because
I was about to
secret makeover.
You do, Hannah. Kat doesn't seem happy about this reveal either.
I liked it. The sad thing is that she liked it on the set.
I think she knows, though, they're gonna fuck it up.
Yes.
They were like, she's seen Dominique. She knows that they can ruin her hair.
Oh, God. Wait, who's cutting it, though? Guys,
Is Tyra cutting it?
I also I hate that the way they lay the blame for not liking her hair at Katarzyna.
Yeah,
they're like, it's something you're doing. You poofed it up in the front. You did it weird, and I'm like, she pulled it back. What do you want from this woman? But
I'll say she's modeling really well in this photo.
You like her face?
I do.
For emo, yeah.
I think it's her character.
I don't like this. I don't like the styling. I don't like the photo. I don't like her modeling.
Dang.
I don't like this photo at all.
I disagree on every single point.
Okay, we can disagree.
I like
it doesn't happen all that much, but
it is a choice to match your socks to your gloves.
I don't know.
Give her tiny, sparkly shoes.
But I like the photo. I think she's modeling really well. I think she sells emo.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I disagree, but that's fine. We can still be friends.
Yeah. I love being friends with people who are wrong because it gives me the confidence to get through my day.
And strength.
Yep.
Claramy is next. This is the worst photo, I think.
Okay, now we're back on track.
Okay.
Same page. We have turned.
It also looks like she's in a playground.
It does look like she's in a playground.
It doesn't help this child narrative.
It also looks like she is like just her torso. Like the poof is
like her legs.
It's the expression's weird. The position's weird. Nothing reads country.
She's tired. She had a hot day at the playground, and now she's tired.
She also looks like she has dark hair under her blonde wig.
She does.
She does. which is weird because she has blonde
hair.
Was this somehow taken before the makeovers? What is going on?
I wonder if Anda and Masha just like hate Claire.
Her.
Yeah. But yeah, this is and rightfully so. They tear this photo apart. And can I just say, in Claire's ongoing storyline of talking too much at panel, she takes Tyra's job away from her and commands us to see the photo by going, "Giddy up, y'all. Let's see my best shot." How dare you? How very dare me, you Claire me.
Even if the photo had been good, she was on the bottom after that.
Seriously.
There's something so obnoxious about that to me.
Yeah.
Oh.
Finally, Dominique's picture is there, and it's very blurry for some reason.
It is very blurry. I do like it, though.
I do, too.
I think I like her in it.
Okay. Hey, Alexander, that's a lot for you this week. I think we got to take me and Hannah got to take what we can get.
I think she looks like Lisa D'Amato in the face.
I kind of think she should have long hair.
Agreed.
Mm-hmm.
I hate this outfit, and I hate this set.
This Christmas tree skirt is nonsense.
Like, really? And then it looks like she's barefoot. I know she's not. She has like a thin, strappy sandal, but with just her toes peeking out of this long ass skirt,
it's kind of folk.
I
don't know. I've never had us be at such opposite ends of the pole before, but like most of these, I'm just like, yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, it's surprising to me that you don't like them this much.
Yeah,
I think that part of it is
we had a photo shoot that was all about ice cream. Like I feel like we've
like
just had
better.
dumber ideas before.
But that at least was like camp. This is just shitty photography. This is just I picked up my disposable camera or my Polaroid and I took photos of my friends in costumes and in a fucking abandoned place. I hate this. I hate it so much. I hate this. Russell James is a bad photographer, and I'm going on record saying it. And I feel like I'm going crazy because these are bad photos.
Well, I really appreciate how much you've been trying to like.
I'm like crying. I'm like literally
pain.
What's going on with me? I am very upset. I feel very attacked right now. I hate this photo. I hate this week. I hate everything.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, okay. Private panel.
What a transition.
Paulina hates Amy. She hates her so much.
Oh my God. What happened? What did Amy do to you, Paulina?
Right. Did Amy hurt you? What is going on?
Bad Vegas something that's been thrown out in the garbage and ought to stay there.
Stay there. Not even garbage that you could take out and put in the recycling later.
Upcycle.
Oh.
I've appreciated Miss J defending Amy.
Yeah. J stands for Amy by saying, like, she's taken a lot of great pictures and maybe we shouldn't.
I was like, defending Amy, the prequel series of judging Amy.
It's when she was a lawyer.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh my God. I mean, actually.
Yeah.
Good watch.
Not bad.
Call me CW.
Miss J also defends Lauren in a way that's so pragmatic that it's almost shocking that it made it to air, where he says, well, he would book Lauren because her portfolio would prove that she can model well.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yep.
I thought Miss J just generally had a really good panel when he made the point about like if Claire just smiled.
It would have been a fine picture.
Yeah.
There was something about Miss J that was a little less like, I'm trying to make wacky catchphrases happen, and a little bit more, I'm just providing feedback that I really loved.
Perhaps Miss J also hated this photo shoot and was trying to just give good critique from something he hated as well.
See, to me, it felt like since Russell James is apparently kind of a big deal, everyone was on their best panel behavior.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Absolutely.
Including...
Or that their hot takes would maybe set his dry ass hair on a flame. Yeah, maybe.
Nigel defending Dominique. Shocking. Welcome, but shocking.
Nigel also was kind of surprised that no one likes the photo as much as he. He's Alexander in the situation where he's just like...
Inverse Alexander.
Yeah, right? Where he's just like, I don't know, y'all. This is a good photo. Like, I don't know what you wanted from Dominique in this situation.
I mean, I agree with that. I agree with him in that of like, I don't know why they're getting on her case. I think she's good in the photo.
This is also just one of those weeks that it's so clear what the bottom photo is.
Yeah.
Yeah. What accent was Tyra doing when she's talking about Kat's makeover?
Oh, clippity cloppity. That's not your horse accent. I don't know why anyone's clippity cloppeting. I guess clip for hair.
Are they going to give her Marvita's horse mohawk?
Oh my
Those
God.
are country scissors.
No, I mean, but it's Catazania, so it's emo scissors.
I did love Miss J being like, what the fuck is emo? And Paulina being white people music.
No, he said, so this is white people music?
Oh,
then
and she's just like,
Paulina
no.
said,
Welcome
yep.
to our world.
We did not need Jamaican dancing and or accents, Tyra.
It also didn't make any sense.
No.
She looks like Stacey Ann.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
I would argue that she basically has the same makeup as last week's paint thing.
Call out order.
Which one of you is out of tune?
That one's at least better than wet water-based paint.
Whitney is first call out. How is Lauren not first call out?
I don't know.
It feels like they gave Lauren so many higher call-outs earlier in the cycle that now they're trying to course correct because Lauren has been so successful in her photos.
Sure. Then Katharina.
Which I think's deserved.
Fine. But then Fatima?
Fatima's a weird one. I would have bottomed too, Fatima.
Yes. Then Lauren. Then Anya. Then Dominique.
Should have been a little higher.
Yes.
And then Stacey Ann as third.
Yeah, that was the Fatima slot to me.
Yeah.
So that leaves Claire v. Doubly Amy.
And I learned where Dominique got that star virus a little while ago because Amy also has it. It's an apple bottoms jeans tank top.
Oh.
And Doubly Amy's also wearing it.
You're neck to neck in taking beautiful poses week to week.
Taking beautiful poses, just snatching them.
Mopping beautiful poses week to week.
Also, the entire time, Claire is just shaking her head no at Tyra.
Claire is so fucking smug.
And Amy has so many tears, she can't keep them in her face.
Yeah. Amy's
They're slipping
just
out against her will.
Full crying, so disappointed in herself. And as we'll see later, also blaming herself for this.
You fell, no pun intended, flat.
Well, obviously, that's literally a pun. Like,
also,
we don't say that when we're not trying to intend a pun.
I wrote this down, and I don't remember who it was referencing because it's crazy. Comical, blasé, and stoic.
That was Claire's photo.
Claire's photo.
How can Claire's photo be those three things?
I would argue it's blasé the most.
Blasé,
three?
Stoic,
I would
and
love
comical.
I would love if they brought back the 4 quadrants photo shoot and Claire picked comical, blasé, stoic, and then
Motherly, just like Renee. Bring it back. Bring it back. Secret evil was always my favorite.
So then Claire quadruples down on her terrible edit.
What a butthole.
Jesus.
So Claire gets saved and she ejaculates joy and then has to skip and like fidget to get her
success victory hands.
And then talks over Tyra.
I'm shocked Tyra's like, taking that picture back.
Uh-huh.
We got to redo. Let's reset.
And what's interesting is Claire does the same thing that she did in her argument with Dominique, where she's not paying attention to what's actually being said because Tyra is saying, hey, you got to know, it's not about looking fierce all the time. And Claire's like, I don't know, I'm just smiling right now. Like, that
was deranged.
That's not what what? I think Tyra's legitimately confused and just wanted her to go away and was also in that moment being like, we should let Amy stay another week.
And then Claire goes to skip to the other girls and is like, oh, better go hug.
And you could tell Amy's like, do not touch me right now.
No, thank you. I'm good. You just
after that
jumped. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very rude.
And Tyra has no good advice for Amy, who essentially just had a bad week.
She did.
And not the worst picture. I didn't understand this elimination at all.
No, Double E Amy to me was a very clear, like, maybe should have been 6th place overall kind of contestant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, always plausible, but never the best in panel.
Not standout.
Exactly.
If another week had gone by and she had another mediocre photo, there could have been the argument of, like, she's not improving.
She's plateaued, blah, blah, blah. She very much is just like, I feel like I didn't embody art. It's one of those things. She's so gaslit into thinking she didn't embody R&B.
And she's like, and I feel bad because all the people at my school listened to it, so I should have done better. And I'm like, honey, no.
So now she's blaming her high school experience on this. It's so, oh boy. Her name is Amy Wright.
With a W?
Yes. Okay. With a double U. I think she might be the first person in an Instagram bio to do this, and I love it. She starts with her pronouns, she, her.
Oh,
good
great.
for you, Double E Amy. I like plants and cats and other things. Bachelor of Science in Environmental Science at WWU. Twice seasonal field botanist in the Botanical SAM project, and a link to that. So now she's in botany and in environmental science.
Cool.
Awesome.
Didn't find a lot. I think she fully just went to school after this.
Yeah.
Didn't find too much of that. She also, and I think this is a case of someone maybe with the same name, her IMDb profile being merged. Because on IMDb, she's listed as America's Next Top Model, like every single one of them are. But also in 2016, just some movie called Let's Be Evil.
I hope it is doubly Amy Wright
helping a friend. But yeah, it looks like she just went into her education and now is just a plant girl, like, you know what I mean? And I don't mean that in a derogatory way. It's just like her big thing is like environmental science, plants, botany. Cool. Yeah.
I obviously didn't stand as hard for doubly Amy as someone else on this podcast.
Well, who could?
But she was fine. And I think it was just, she was the victim of no story.
And she went out trying not to be part of the story and the drama. Yeah. She was like actively saying she didn't want it.
Yeah. As far as like JW's stable of well-adjusted normcore contestants goes,
it really is who I like.
I think she was one of the most beautiful of those.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the better at modeling in photos, at least.
Yes, absolutely.
Because at least she got like a first call out. I'm not sure if Too Tall, Too Mal Sarah ever did that.
or adorable Brooke.
Brooke got a first call out.
Yes.
Okay.
And then got eliminated the next episode. That's what happens to a JW friend. Oh my gosh. Wait. Oh no. Stacey Ann got it last. Okay. Oh no. But yeah, doubly Amy's I didn't remember a lot of, and she came out of this fully unscathed.
Clearly the better Amy, the best Amy, I should say, this season.
And I will miss saying doubly Amy.
Oh, doubly Amy was a treasure.
Yeah.
And if you think we're a treasure, you should rate, review, and subscribe to this podcast. We love hearing from you. Tell a friend. Do all the things. You know the things. I'll just say Spotify, follow, Podchaser, review. Apple iTunes, review and stars.
Woo!
Send us an email at podleadum.com. Send us
a trinket to our P.O. box.
Y'all, someone has definitely sent us something that we are so excited about.
So excited.
Yes.
And if you want to make us excited,
an actual dream that came true,
you can follow that person's example and send us something in the P.O. box. I can't believe that we have gotten to a point where we have a P.O. box where people are sending us shit.
It's very sweet.
It's so sweet.
So awesome.
It's so nice.
You can find me anywhere at Yet Charming.
Come find me on Instagram at Hannah Jane Ginsburg.
And I'm lurking on Twitter at JW Crump.
And be sure to use the hashtag PodLead'em anytime you talk about us so I can gobble them up.
Yum, yum, yum.
So for PodLead'em, I have been Alexander Price.
I'll be Hannah Jane Ginsburg.
And I'm JW Crump.
And we'll see you on top.
PodLead'em is not endorsed by America's Next Top Model, Tyra Banks, 10x10 Entertainment, or any of their subsidiaries. It is intended for entertainment and informational purposes only. America's Next Top Model and all names, pictures, and audio clips are registered trademarks and copyrights of their respective trademark and copyright holders.